Hello, 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 hello. It's been a minute since I've made videos. I'm Misty, by the way. There's a few people that have messaged me like, where have you been? Is everything okay? How are you doing? What's going on? And I appreciate you guys, and you know who you are. Um, it's a few, nothing crazy. Those people usually talk like, I know everyone is asking about. No, it hasn't been everyone. It's been maybe two handfuls of people that have reached out to me. And I sat down today and I said to myself, okay, I left off last year where I was making videos and I was speaking a lot about your superpower and my superpower, which love is my superpower. And I think it's what actually gets me through so many different things. But in the midst of it, I'm still a human being or a spiritual being having this human experience, and a lot has gone on. And it's gotten to a point where I feel like it's more painful to stay shut down and to not share and just keep it all in than to actually share. I felt like I was flying on this high horse, and I say that meaning that I was really in the pocket with what I was doing, with my career, with a lot of things, and really, really happy and in a great happy space. And then, boom, life happens, loss happens. Many know about some of the losses that I have experienced in the last 5 years, which have been devastating for me. And I felt like I just kept going and kept going and kept going, and I would share. And it just got to a point where I realized that I was continuing going on, and in the love healing me and all of this healing me, I still wasn't putting myself first. And I think a part of mental health for all of us is not stopping and really putting yourself first, your well-being first. And you hear people say, oh, well, you better take care of yourself while you're doing this, you better take care of yourself while you're doing that. And you don't really realize it until you're burnt out and you've hit a brick wall. And I think last year was that for me. I felt like Superwoman. I was going 100 miles an hour, and I'm speaking, I'm doing this, still dealing with my own healing, my own pain, but still not dealing with the core things inside of me that I know I needed to be dealing with. Still doing things that I did not really want to do anymore. I don't know if any of you can relate to when you feel like you're betraying yourself. Like, do you ever feel like you're doing something and you are absolutely betraying yourself? It is against all of the integrity that you have inside of you. You really feel like, well, damn, if I don't stand up for me, or if I don't live my life the way I really want to live it, then what am I doing this for? And as an artist, as an actor, I don't know if our psyches are a little more fragile. I feel like mine has been, because I have truly been tested. I've doubted myself as an artist. I've doubted myself, when things get really crazy and I feel like I'm out of control of my mind, my body, my weight, my circumstances. And then I start thinking to myself, okay, you go back to your basics, go back to your rituals, which I have been doing. And I think those have sustained me so much, where, to the point where I haven't actually lost my mind, waking up and just telling myself, okay, Misty, you're enough and you are worthy of your dreams. And, just praising myself daily and really just having to tell myself things that I may not believe, but those are the things that kind of help me continue to keep moving forward. So I know this is kind of just a dump, but it is the beginning of me just saying fuck fear and just because I've gone through hell. I always believe that pain changes people. There's a purpose behind the pain. And I think all the pain that I have endured and all of the different things that I have endured, my goal now is to really turn them into the tragedies into triumphs, but really, really to a level where they take me to another level of my life, like to a level where I am completely independent of the good opinion of anybody. And I mean, not that we aren't anyway, but meaning, when your life hits that next level, when my where my career can hit that next level. I feel like the pain and all of the different things I have gone through have they're just fuel right now. It's fuel to really push me to get where I want to be, and actually not even have a limit to where I want to be, because I don't believe that there's any limits, but I needed to just make a video where this is not formal, but to reiterate to all of you that have followed me, who have reached out, who I have helped and inspired in any kind of way, but also to hold myself accountable in a sense, with the things that and practices that I believe as an artist, as a person, the daily rituals, your hour of power. And as Jim Rohn says, working harder on yourself than anything else. And I think right now that's very important for me. And I had a series going, right? I think 2017, when my sister transitioned. She passed away in 2017. And I was doing this series called Always Believe in Yourself and Your Dreams. And it's almost like I had to go back and listen to my own shit. I had to go back and listen to my own videos. I've really had to go back to the basics to say, do I care about that my life and my shit isn't perfect? I can't care. All I can do is share. All I can do is be present and continue to tell my stories. And as an artist, I feel like I am a storyteller anyway. And yeah, fear has kept me from doing the things and betraying myself and doing the things that I want to do or want to share. And some people are like, well, you're so strong, you don't seem fearful, you don't. Well, sometimes sometimes Superman has a bad day, or things kind of get heavy. One thing that I can say, other than love being my superpower, is resilience. I am resilient, and I'm digging really deep for that right now. And I think in sharing, and when people do share this way, it you end up having to be accountable to yourself, but you're accountable to others. And sometimes we need that. We need to know that we're not alone dealing with this shit, and that there are others out there that are trying to pick up the pieces of their life when they have been shattered. And I think the beautiful thing about it, I always look at the Japanese proverb, or what is it? Tenzu, I forgot the name. I'll get back to you on that one. But when something breaks, and they talk about ceramics, when something breaks, they put it back together with gold. And I feel like that's what I'm doing. I'm putting my life back together with gold, and it's going to be even more beautiful now that it's been shattered. And yeah, some people have things worse off than others. I get it. But it's still good to share with where you are and with where you are trying to heal from. And this is what I'm doing. And it's starting with my daily practices, my daily, if I can't get an hour of power in, I'm getting half an hour of reading, meditation, listening to something, writing, journaling, which journaling has been a lifesaver because I'm able to just dump out everything that's in here. So that's been a big thing. But I'm back at it. I'm working on a book or two, and I'm just working on developing my greatness and just getting to a point where I can take these strives to the next level and get rid of any ounce of betraying myself, meaning doing something that if it doesn't support my goals, my dreams, my passions, I won't do it. I won't give it my energy. And I'm adamant about that. I think when you start to shift and change, you rub people the wrong way because you're not the same or doing things the same. But we cannot stay the same. If we do, we die. And at this point, it's time to take things to another level. I will be sharing more, and I'll be sharing with you my journey. I will be going to LA in about a week and a half. I am excited, afraid, but I know that all that I want, all my dreams and my desires are on the other side of my fear. So let's follow this out. And me, as I talk to myself and speak to you at the same time, I'll be sharing. And these videos will be a little bit more formatted and formal going forward. But I had to start somewhere and share with you guys. And share when I didn't feel like I'm 100. And we know when we're at our best. And but I'm a work in progress. And as Jim Rohn says, I am working harder on myself. And that's something that I'll continue to do. Meanwhile, I'll continue to share. Hello. And thank you to you guys again who have supported me and reached out with concern. People that I don't even know personally, but who have followed me for over years. And I'm really grateful for those people because in all actuality, those have been the ones overseas, like Kristen in Germany. There's a guy, Ben Randall, over in London, who's always followed my rebirth journey. Just people that have kind of stuck with me. And of course, my close loved ones. So, which is about a little handful of that. But anyway, so thank you. This was long. If you got to the end, I appreciate it. Stick with me. I'm here. Let's lean on each other. Let's realize and affirm to ourselves that we are enough. We are worthy of all of our goals and dreams. If we put our minds to it, we can do anything. And this year, my goal is to really, really, really get my mind as mentally fit as my body. Everyone works on their bodies, but what about our minds? And that's my goal, is to really, really, really focus on getting it where that, the brain bends a little bit. And I always say I'm bent but never broken. But if I do break, I break open and bloom. And I'm blooming because I've broken open. So until next time, thank you for listening. If you listen to all of this, I will keep you in the loop. Thank you. Start tomorrow with journaling. Start tomorrow with maybe 5 minutes of positive self-talk or writing down some goals or something like that. That's what's been getting me up every day when things are hard. So I'll be sharing more of that and sharing what's coming new or what is new to come, rather. So with so much love, I appreciate you guys, and I will see you tomorrow, probably.